welcome to this week's book review. So, Cassandra Clare. The Shadowhunter's world is very large and expansive, so it wouldn't be fair on all books to sum up each of the many individual sort of sub-series that we've got going on in one big video. So I'm going to do them by sub-series, but they're all part of the Shadowhunters universe. So, starting off with, we will start with the chronological first one released. Started it all. I'm going to talk about the Mortal Instruments series by Cassandra Clare. Okay, so Mortal Instruments. Most people, if you've read anything young adult, you've read something by Cassandra Clare. And her series, City of Bones, Ashes, Glass, Fallen Angels, Lost Souls, and Heavenly Fire, there's 6 of them all together. I'll just give you a series average. It got about a 7.3 out of 10 for the whole series, ranging from top, which was City of Glass, at a 10 out of 10. I really enjoyed that book. To City of Fallen Angels, which was a 5 out of 10. You can tell where the story changes perspective there. Thus, this was a great ending, oh my god, I loved it, and then, there's more? What are you doing? Oh. Like, you've defeated the big bad guy. Why is there more? Anyway, so, my opinion on that. The rest of the books after Fallen Angels, and including, they're very different. I personally would have enjoyed just to leave the Mortal Instruments there and then focus on something else. Call the next 3, just do them in trilogy halves, but Anyway, pros. You know what? We'll start with cons because we're already on that topic. Incest. It really bothers me when books are like, oh, yeah, la 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 la, oh, happy romance, happy couple. Oh no, they're brother and sister. I hate it. It's dumb. It wasn't even funny when Star Wars did it. Like, that thing's been going since Shakespeare. 12th Night, you can quote me. And all of the villains. Sorry, I've got my notes down there. Always have. So if you haven't noticed them before, I've been doing okay. So, the villains are all really predictable. Every villain has their, one personality trait, and then that's kind of it. Like, even the Fairy Queen, her entire thing is, she's unpredictable. But in actual fact, she's just a bitch. Oh. But written decently for a young adult. I adored the idea of the Shadowhunters. I thought they were the coolest thing. Like, we've seen, witches, warlocks, vampires, werewolves, fairies. Shadowhunters are new. And I think that was done really well. And if that's not something that Cassandra Clare has copied of anything, holy cow. Holy mackerel. That world building, just the Shadowhunters, is probably based off the Vatican and priests and stuff, but I think it's really cool. And now we're going to talk about Magnus Bane. Magnus is canonically quarter Indonesian, quarter Dutch, covered in sparkles, and half grey to deep. When I was growing up, there wasn't much queer representation in the media. And this was 2013, when I was reading these books. I cried. My friends would joke about me coming to school covered in glitter and being the next Magnus Bane. Because I was very flamboyantly... Sorry, let me... There we go. I've done my best. I adore the fact that Magnus was written as a queer person of colour. He's not white. They needed to make sure that they did that in the movie. But we're not talking about the movies. We're not talking about the screen adaptations, Shadowhunters, any of that. We're talking about the books. And in 2013, having a person of colour in your book was bloody rare. And having a queer person, I could not. You know, I could give you. It wasn't queer, it was like polyamory related. But I could give you one not boy-girl romantic pairing book. And that book that the other one is, I picked up and it hadn't been borrowed before in the school library. So to have that in such a well-known, well-loved series, that I got to sit down with my friends in 2013 and go, oh my god, there's gay people! While we've got the two lesbians in the corner making out. So it was, you know, they were hiding from everybody else because they were lesbians, and everyone was, you know, bigoted. On the changing of the bigotedness, but more open. But the fact that this was one of the big queer representations, even if it was just one character, that one character made all the difference. To me personally growing up, like, I love Magnus. He is my favourite character. But even if he wasn't gay, he'd still be my favourite character. He is a warlock, he is covered in glitter, his fashion sense, and also his cat. I love Chairman Meow, okay? That name, Chairman Mao. So, fun fact, Mao is the name of the first cat breed. Yeah, the cats were named like Pokemon. But Chairman Mao, I love it so much. And it's this little tiny kitten, and it's... Anyway, I really liked Magnus, if you can't tell. Anyway, book's written really well for a young adult. It's aged, you know, not too badly. Again, I'm white and queer, so I can't make a comment on any of, you know, the minorities that I can't speak for. But queer representation, it did pretty well. And Magnus's and Alex's personality traits, they weren't just gay, and that I really enjoyed. Anyway, I'll let you go. Have a good one.